I think this is the biggest break or make video we've ever had in a career mode. I may be wrong, but we play Manchester United today, who are just above us in the chase for the Champions League. Hey guys, episode 12, season 3 of the FIFA 21 West Ham United career mode. Quick intro, as this could be the final episode. I think actually, no, scrap that. It is the final episode of this season. So we have Manchester United up first. If you haven't seen the last episode, you can see a bit of it there, but we did okay, to be fair, in the middle of it. Look at that big scoreline. As yeah, Manchester United first at home. The biggest game of the season with 5 or 4 after that still to play, as we have Brighton away at the Amex, then Wolves at home on the last day of the month, then we have Leicester away at the King Power before Everton at home back in Stratford, as we need to win all 5 really. If I show you the table right here, look, Liverpool are top. We've got Man City as second. Liverpool have an 11-point gap, so I think they're winning the league. Spurs 69 points. United 68, we are on 60. Played the same amount of games as them. Arsenal have played a game extra, so we can go level on points as them, even though they have a better goal difference. No, we have a better goal difference, 27. I thought that was goals conceded. No, we have the better goal difference, so we'll go above Arsenal. I think the Europa League is confirmed as well, because we played an extra game than Brighton and are 3 points above them. Just got to try and beat Manchester United today. That is all. We can't bottle the full thing. I know we kind of can, even though we do play Brighton and Wolves today, so it's possible for us to come like 9th, but we're chasing 4th. I just need to get 3 points out of this one. This is the most important game of our season, like I said. So we're going to travel to the London Stadium, our own place, with really big optimism. We've got Dragowski in goal, Aarons, Diop, Gvardiol still a bit tired, but he's going to be in the team with Acuna at the side of him. Rice and Souček as CDMs. And Cuckoo, or Chris now, is 87 rated. With Govin 86, that's a crime against football that he's not the same rating as Hammond as well, who's now at 87. And Mayoral up front. So please, boys, we've got so much attacking intent. We need to be scoring against Man United and hopefully not conceding. And here we are, here's the boys. It's a rainy night at the London Stadium. We've got the pyrotechnics out. We need to win. Let's have a look at this team we're against. Come on. What have they put out? De Gea still the number 1. Wan-Bissaka, Diallo, Upamecano and Telles. 2 new defenders with Ali and Van der Beek. 2 cams sitting back with Dan James, Fernandes and Rashford. With Martial up front. Dan James in that team. And 2 cams as CDMs actually puts a bit of faith in me. Let's get this win. Come on, boys. I fully believe in you. As now it's Marcus Acuna starting off with the ball. He steps inside really well to give that ball into Thomas Souček. Now backheel by Mayoral into Golovin again. Back through to Borja. This is a good starting move, you know. As we've got Chris making the run around. He flicked it the wrong way. What we are playing at Borja as Rashford. Passing it all the way back. They're trying to drag us out, I think. So I'm actually going to try and play a different style this time. Not put the pressure on, but just hang back on United. It's a very boring 0-0 away at Old Trafford, and we don't want that again. So quick throw, Dragowski, straight down this line. Alex Telles cuts it out, but we're going to get that with Chris. Now we're going to try and switch it to the other side to try and get at them this way, as Marcus Acuna with a good touch. Declan Rice now through the middle onto Alexander Golovin again, and we've got Borja in front. Can Borja make a move? He isn't. So we're just going to give it to his feet. Now back heel, turn, flick, whatever you want to call it. Souček with the same. Onto Chris Nkunku as he cuts inside. Good cut inside from Chris into Golovin, who hasn't scored in a while, and he's missed. What a move from the Hammers, but Golovin has to start scoring again. It's getting ridiculous now. It's important that he scores his goals, and he just isn't doing so, as looks like Dan James is down injured, but we still do have the ball here. Souček straight down the middle onto Golovin. Tries to flick it the wrong way again. And it's just our final ball. Just our final ball that's letting us down so far, as Anthony Martial gives that back to Bruno. Just got to keep the pressure on. No foul at all in that, but an advantage given, which is honestly just ridiculous, as we're just going to sit back. Martial, Bruno, sitting back. Diop with the tackle, straight onto Souček, who's brilliantly got round Donny van der Beek to give it to Alexander Golovin, and that pass was dodgy as well, but that one's worked out as Borja's running through the gap. He's through the gap as well, as he needs to cut this back pass a bit off, but Declan Rice gets it and hits it wide, as it's actually Bruno Fernandes who's out injured at the moment, so that ain't good for I'm going to say Portugal, then Manchester United, as this is quick passing from the away side, but we've nicked the ball again. We just need to get us counters right. Come on, Chris, get up the field, as he's got the ball right now through that middle. My days. It's actually all on our final ball at the moment, as Guardiola, he's going to come out a little bit. Give it to the side of him into Thomas Souček, around the middle again into Golovin. And this is a bit of a run. We've got 4 at the back to get past, but we've got a couple of players forwards. That's a good ball out to Hammond. He's got a chance to cross it into Mayoral, who's missed the header. We cannot create better chances than we have done for Borja and Alexandra Golovin in this game. We have to be at least 1-0 up. And Dele Alli gives it into Anthony Martial right here, who goes through the side of the field into Donny van der Beek. However, Souček reading this, and he's going to pass it straight away into Chris. Can we get a goal before half-time? Golovin is onside, isn't he? Yes, he is. And this is a chance. Hold back, Chris, because I'm going to pass it to you, but it goes into Mayoral, and what a save David De Gea this time. It's not a miss, but it's an extraordinary leg from the Spanish goalkeeper, as we do have a corner before half-time. Should be 1 up, but can we get something here? Mayoral tries to... Is that another corner? It's given. We've got time to take it, and we're going to try and drag a man to the front again. Borja, please. Borja, please. Beautiful chance to do it. De Gea punches. This is going to Van der Beek. And that's 0-0 at half-time, and we can't be having a draw. Better team on chances. Fully the better team. I'd say actually overall in the game. Don't know what the possession stats are, but I don't care. We need to take the lead against Manchester United in the second half, or the Champions League places are gone. This, of course, is the team that occupy that spot, which we need to try and get at. So Souček gives it around the corner to Declan Rice, straight onto Hammond. What can Jay Hammond do right here? He tries to cut back, and he's still got the ball as the English winger. Gives it on the overlap to Marcus Acuna. Back into Hammond. We've got Golovin in the middle. Golovin can't miss this one, and doesn't, as it's 1-0 straight away in this second half. And it's Alexandra Golovin who's back amongst the goals with one he definitely couldn't miss. Get in there. 1-0 against United. Just what we needed to do at the start of this second half. Brilliant timing as David De Gea tries to stick out a leg again, but cannot save that one. 1-0 Hammers. Glorious football as now Souček straight away to Jay Hammond. Jay Hammond round the corner to Declan Rice, and Declan Rice now gives it on to Acuna, as Acuna's got the run of Jay Hammond around him, and this is another chance. Can we make it 2 to try and cement it a bit? Mayoral at the back post, it's in the back of the net. It is 2, and Borja with a great header. We're in Dreamland again. Of course, I know we bottled it a bit after last Dreamland. This one looks better. What a ball into the danger zone. What a flying header. And Upamecano and De Gea don't communicate at all to get it off that line, so Borja just puts it into the goal. Oh, what a game, as now Wan-Bissaka gives it back to Amad Diallo, still chasing them down right here, and Golovin with a tackle, almost got there again, but just couldn't do so, as now Dele Alli. Man United going to try and get a reply at it. They haven't had one shot all game, as they've got the ball for a little bit here. Anthony Martial and Diop, no, that were a good tackle. The referee's going to give a free kick. That ain't a red, is it? No, it's just a warning, I think. But that is not a free kick in my opinion. Maybe a yellow. I don't think he deserves it though, as Bruno Fernandes leaves the field, and it's a free kick. Lingard, our ex-player playing against us now, as Tellez rolls this to De Bruyne, or not De Bruyne, De Beek, as he tries to pass it through, and it's messed up. Terrible ball from Man United's Declan Rice. Oh, beats, I don't know who that was, Ali I think, to the ball right there, but a terrible pass into Rashford, as Anthony Martial can't get past, should I say, that tackle from Issa Diop, as Golovin gets another slide in. That's great from him. On to Chris right now, as Golovin's making a run round. The pace of Chris is amazing. Can he whip a ball up to the back post here where Hammond's waiting? He could, but not reach it. And Rashford to whip a ball in right here as well to Anthony Martial. On to James, as it's a clear route through on goal there. Good back heel. Or flick to Dele Alli, but saved again, as this is our first appearance in ages. He actually complained before the game to me. Lucas Ocampos, who will be our striker for the last couple of minutes, as Dele Alli, that looks like it went through the net. Oh, and straight away up front, it looks like Lucas Campon's gone down, the number 9, holding his shoulder. As can we win this header? Yes, we do. Straight to Souček. Now on to Declan Rice, who flicks it on, and Golovin with a turn pass. Ocampos is back on his feet. Can he even score here? Oh, Souček. Final ball again, mate. Marcus Rashford with a pass now to Lingard, as United still pushing. I would like a clean sheet, but Lingard through the middle and has pulled one back. Okay, squeaky bum time. I like how he didn't celebrate as well, Jesse Lingard. Now that is a good sportsman. I mean, he did get the ball, of course, because he wants to get United back in the game. Of course, he has to do that. Probably contracted to, but he didn't celebrate fully, so I enjoy that. I don't like that fist bump, but we'll live with it, as I think it should be the game over straight away anyway. Just Golovin, just got to keep the ball. I wanted a clean sheet for Dragowski. I don't really care at the moment. All that matters is 3 points in this vital game, as Campos is still injured. Pass that through the middle. Souček, no, Souček, you can't lose that, as the game should be over, shouldn't it? It should be over. It's Martial and Lingard running together. We need to try and get a good tackle in here, please, because we can't let them score last minute. As there we go. Jeez, my heart just started beating a lot faster. It's 2-1 on the night to us, though, as we get the win in the most vital game of the season. But still, need to win 4 out of next 4. And it's 5 days without Lucas Ocampos. What a huge miss that is. Lol. As we've got Brighton next, and we are above Arsenal. And we are 5 points behind United, the best thing that could have happened. So I've got to try and beat Brighton again, which I'm going to go with the same team, just the one change on the bench this time. Ocampos. We'll put Lyndon Dykes in there. You've been asking for Lyndon Dykes. We'll deliver him back onto the bench, although he didn't do the best for Scotland the other day against the Czech Republic, and he's playing with a Czech Republic player right here in Souček, of course, on the field. As let's forget about them rivalries right now, and let's go into the Seagulls, where we must win against 7th place and a slightly tired side. And let's have a look at Brighton's team. Matt Ryan, of course, he made his return for Kayo Tomori, Lamptey, Munoz, Veltman and Keane. Decent defence for the Seagulls with Serdar and Bissouma, Mac Allister with Milik and Boadu up front. So it's a different partnership to last time, which was Petkovic and I can't remember the other striker, but very, very decent. Looks like these are trying to be the next Leicester in this career, which I don't really hold a grudge against Brighton or favourite them in any way. They're just there for me, which isn't a bad thing, but isn't a good one. So we've just got to try and play like we're playing a neutral in any single game and get the 3 points. So come on, let's try and get it. Borja Mayoral. Oh, it's a good job we didn't connect with Keane, but I thought we were going to get the ball right there, as now it's Brighton starting off the better a little bit here. Boadu with passes around us. Milik gives it back to Boadu. This is getting close to our net. I don't like this. More attacking intent than Man United at the start of this game. However, we do get the ball, and it's Chris with a pass straight out to Golovin. We've got 5 at the back to get to, and I think he is miles off into. Yeah, definitely. Little too early, Borja, mate, as now we need to try and get this ball back. We've just lost it again, as now it's McAllister in the middle. Tries to find that gap, but can't, as now Diop reads it. On to Declan Rice, around the corner to Marcos Acuna, as he's just going to run slightly up the field now and give it again through it onto Borja. We need another pass. Golovin making the overlap, just can't force that through. Serdar running at us here for Brighton, as now Milik gets the ball, passes it straight back to Bissouma. Good interception from Thomas Souček. Cuts as well back inside onto Declan Rice. We've got Mayoral. We've got Golovin now on the ball. We're going to give it to Borja, and can Borja try and find an option right here? Yes, through the middle onto Declan Rice. Turn again, pass that off. Mayoral, we just can't really get closer to them, but that's a good 1-2 as... Oh, I meant to give it to Hammond, but I think I actually missed the pass button this time. Guardiola sweeps up the danger though, but that was a big chance. I'm going to give it to Hammond out wide, but no. Still got the ball as Max Aarons running. Chris, come on, make a good option, mate, as I'm not crossing it in from there. It never goes in, does it? As we're going to give it into Souček. Through the middle again. Onto Borja. He's got his back to goal. Turns Keane easily. It falls to Declan Rice still, who's going to keep this ball, though. For Kayo Tomori, can't get it. And the chance is still on, but Serdar, that midfielder's doing very well to clean up things. Should have got a better shot off though, but Borja Mayoral, it looks like we've got a bit of dominance here. It's Borja who gives it to Marcos Acuna very far up the field. The left back gives it to the edge of the box into Souček. And it's a Diop. It looks like we're in for a bit of dominance at the end of this half. Can we make it stick for the next 12 minutes? As Mayoral onto Golovin. Can't really find the ball back to Mayoral. We tried to force it there. That was a terrible decision by me. Kayo Tomori's always getting that. What a good player he is. As they've got the ball charging forward a bit here. And Milik with the skills. Nice footwork from the Polish international, as we need to still try and get the ball. He's, of course, shooting against his teammate this game, as gives it back to Veltman to go forward again into McAllister. They're trying to go around us, but Souček reads that. And McAllister, they do have the ball at the end of this first half as Guardiola. Great sliding challenge to stop that shot coming in, but Issa Diop needs to try and get this. He does. Straight down the line, as we need this goal. I think it's going to be like United, a bit tighter, and we haven't had as good chances as we did against United, so I'm a little bit worried that we're not going to score here, but still, got to keep composed, got to keep on plodding along, and hopefully that goal will come. I think we've got to be more wary at the back this time than we were last time out, because these do seem like they like a little bit of a chance, as now it's Chris straight on the ball, straight into Mayoral intercepted, so it won't be a first-minute goal again. However, he's nicked the ball straight back. And he's got Golovin behind him who doesn't even move. Chris getting the ball back again. What is wrong with Chris in this game? Or what is not wrong, as he's done very, very well twice there as Golovin running into the box right here. Gives it to the edge into Souček. We've got Max Aarons running around and Golovin don't want to pass it to him. Oh, nervy stuff. We're not getting it right. Defending-wise still we're doing a bit alright, but that ain't enough for me, as now we need to make a tackle on Basumi. Gets it round. That's not good enough, but Guardiola always first to that, as now it's Declan Rice. Through the middle again, onto Golovin, now onto Mayoral. We need to try and get forward a little bit here. Borja Mayoral, keep on running. Souček keeps on running though, as we've got Golovin in the middle. But it's Thomas Souček running through on goal, tries to put it across the box and always optimistic. And Milik with a 1-2 right there, still has the ball, does Mateusz Milik. I think that's his first name, as we almost got the tackle in there, but Serdar reads it. We just need to try and get a tackle in here and try and get forward straight away as McAllister. Intercepted by Diop as we're attacking now. We need to get a goal, but that pass ain't good enough. What is that? We've literally got just over 20 minutes left as Aarons makes a tackle good far up the field as it's on to Golovin. Mayoral with a run, but Golovin, you've been crap lately. In this second half of the season compared to the first, he scored like 2 goals. In the first he scored like at least 12. As now McAllister with a pass straight away. Souček reads that on Golovin. Tackle by their striker. That ain't good enough again as Guardiola misses his tackle. He nutmegs Declan Rice. And this ain't good. Boadu blocked straight away by Diop. But it looks like a corner. But no, Issa Diop reads it again. Our two at the back have been phenomenal. As that is not the pass I wanted at all, Max Aarons. What are you playing at? Get that down the line where I asked it to, please. You've put us under extreme pressure right now as Aarons does read it again though. And Max Aarons to try and get this away. Straight into Golovin. Now, this may be one of the last chances. You never know. Golovin messes it up, though. What a poor performance from our middle cam. He has been woeful. However, got a chance here. Straight through to Mayoral. Borja Mayoral running through. Borja Mayoral scores the goal which we desperately needed. Yes, he got the assist, the Russian, but still not happy with him. Borja, I love you still, though. We've took the chance against 7th place Brighton with ease, and that's just what we needed. A bit late, but I'll take it as it's straight to the side of Matt Ryan. 24th goal of the season, and he just needs to get one more to match the number on the back of his shirt. Maybe Brighton come out of the shell a little bit now and try to play, but we've got to try and defend now as for Tomori. Look how far upfield he is. Good tackle, though, by Thomas Souček, who's just going to have to run it down this line. Come on. You've got the pace, big man. Oh, he really hasn't, but he's going to pass it back and keep it. That's what I love to see. Straight around the corner, Mayoral. Good ball. On to Golovin. Can he actually get a goal? No, he can't. I'm going to say he hasn't been in the mood to try and score this game, as we're going to whip the corner in. No time wasting from this, as Borja's at the front post. Off the line by Lamptey. Our best chances have come in the last couple of minutes here as Milik took out completely by Guardiola. I'll take it. There's half a minute left, and it was actually Acuna, the left back. Okay, as Veltman's going to whip this forward. Acuna with the header straight away. Referee. There we go. A 1-0 win against Brighton. It was harder than United's game, that one, I've got to say. Good football. They're chasing the Europa League, but I think with that we are confirmed to be in continental football next year. It's just we're not in the right one yet. As we are 2 points off and United still yet to play. Let's keep the pressure on them as Arsenal lost. And of course we beat Brighton. So we are now 9 points. I think we just literally have to get 1 point out of 3 to get in the Europa League, which is decent as Man United have won. So the gap is still 5 points. And Mayoral's actually top scorer in the league. I didn't even notice that. 24 goals for him. But he's only 82 rated. That's criminal offence, as we're going to see where Wolves are before we play these. These are actually in 8th, so 1 below Brighton, and I think we've got to play them because Leicester and Everton are 11th and 14th respectively, and these are going to be the best team I think we face. So Campos, shut your mouth again. I'm going with the same team. For some reason it's not showing me the lineup, so let's have a look through the match facts or player ratings. As it's Patricio in net, Semedo, Awaziem Disasi, who was a disaster last time out, Tanganga and Johnny, Madison, Puzello, Berghuis, Evanilson and Pedro Neto. And just whilst we're on the subject, does anyone in the UK remember the supermarket Netto? Or Netto's? Is that the dog with the shopping trolley in orange or yellow? Maybe I'm just imagining things, I don't know. But if you do, leave a comment down below, as it's Souček straight away with the ball through onto Golovin, who tries to turn inside of Tanganga. It's 5 at the back again, like Brighton, and we did beat Wolves 5-0 last time out, so I'm using that as fuel, although I think they've definitely improved, coming 8th in the end. When we beat them, we put them in the relegation zoners. Can we take a lead this time round, though? We can! It's a great goal from Chris straight away at the start of this game, and we have the 1-0 lead. No waiting around again like Brighton was. Yeah, what a finish that is. Look at that. Pass around the corner, he's onside by Miles, inside, and curls it around the keeper, and Disassi into that side netting. 1-0 to us. And Maddison with the ball right here. He tries to put a ball through the middle. Intercepted straight away as Maddison, oh dear, has been shrugged off. And they could get an instant reply. Vanjesson draws a really good save out of Dragowski. I was just taken aback by that. As now Aaron's to run down the line with it. Need to try and get straight back at them. As Mayoral with the pass straight away as well onto Golovin. Need a better performance from you, don't we, Alexandra? As that's a good pass though to Hammond. Hammond with the spinning side. Can't recreate what Chris did. It's Pedro Neto. Oh, shrugs off Aaron's a little bit there. And that ball, way too hopeful, I think. Way too hopeful. So we're going to take this throw in straight away with Hammond. Into Thomas or Marcus Acuna. Never get the names right straight away, as he's done a decent dribble inside. And a good pass straight up to Mayoral, who's got Golovin to drop it off to. Put that through the middle again, and what an interception. And Vanjesson with the ball again. He goes backwards into Pozuelo. As Vanjesson goes back again as well as Disassi. He's dropping back a lot, is that striker. He's got half an hour played on the clock. Better team by far, but still not created as many chances as I'd like. I mean, the chance we took wasn't an easy one. As now Maddison with Pedro Neto. An advantage again for nothing. Why are they giving advantages to him for nothing? As Acuna with a great sliding challenge. Still, though, they have the ball as we need to get this in. Yes, Souček. Brilliant. Straight away to Golovin. Can we get a run on from someone else? Golovin. Please, can we get a run on? Mayoral through the middle. He's got a gap. He's found a gap in the back five. But Mayoral speeds away, and that's 25. Just look at the number on the back of his shirt, then look at his goal tally. They match up to make 50. It's a great goal from the Spaniard, and he looks to be clear as top scorer now. 3 of Kevin De Bruyne, who's had an outstanding season, but not as much as this guy. 82 rated as well. 82. And he's scored 25 goals. I've got him on development plans. I've got him on everything. It's just a testament to how really good this guy is for his rating. As he's through again. And oh, Jesus. I did put a bit too much power on that, but not that much. Got a bit carried away with that one as, hang on. Maddison's just scored one like Chris did. And he's just walked straight into Max Aaron celebrating and floored himself. James Maddison does have a goal back. It's a good finish as well. Didn't expect this at the end of this first half. It's just poor marking, really. Guardiola isn't watching him in the middle. I don't think it's his man anyway. It's the central midfield man. And Dragowski to get beat from there. Bit shocking. I mean, Diop was close, so maybe we were scared of getting clattered from Diop. That's the only excuse I can give the Polish keeper. As let's go into the second half. They've had more possession, but still, they've got more goals, and that's what matters. And Vanjesson with the ball straight down the line here for Berghuis, who's actually got there before us. As Acuna. We just need to try and mark him up a little bit here. Gavalio with a great tackle, and Acuna straight to pass it away. Doesn't reach Anzuainem though, as Pozuelo gives it to Maddison. They're going to try and come at us again. Oh dear, it's a good turn inside. It's another good turn inside. It's in the middle to Neto! And they could have squared it up on the hour mark. Got to be better, as that's a good turn out. Adama Traore now on the wing. God, don't like that. I don't like that beast being right there, as Pozuelo has the ball right here as well. Into Adama, blocked, sent backwards, but still we've got to try and mark up as Acuna with the tackle though. He needs to try and turn out, gets the pass straight off to Golovin over the top. Hopeful. And Jay Hammond to try and run a bit with pace down this wing, but has to give it to Marcus Acuna, who's in front of him, the left back. Chance to cross, chance to get it to the edge of the boxes. We're going to go edge. Rice, shot, saved. Why is this goal not arriving? As Souček with the turn out there, gives it straight into Chris again. On to Souček, around the corner into Declan Rice. This is good passing, this. Golovin, oh, can't turn out as Disassi gets there first. We just need another big clanger from him dropped at the end of this game to try and cement the lead as Pozuelo gives it to Vanjesson. I think they need to change the striker, but they're still not doing as Maddison completely swiped out. We'll take that. They've got no men in the box and they've got an advantage as they give it back now to Maddison again. Declan Rice can't step inside. Adama onto Vanjesson again, and Diop, careful. Didn't want a foul there, but he does make a good tackle as now Golovin's got to try and put Pozuelo under wraps as now 10 minutes to go and it's still Wolves who are dominating the later stages as how Hammond does get the ball though onto Golovin, and Golovin's got space. He's got Mayoral to play through. It's a great ball. Can he get there first though? He cannot. And Vanjesson with the ball again. Tackled straight away by Souček. Through the middle onto Golovin. He's committed, and what are you doing, Golovin? I never clicked a button. What are you doing? Maybe that's just button delay because I did click it for the pass twice, but I did not press it with Golovin. As now Adama that could put the pressure on us in these later stages. Semedo back up to Adama. We've got 10 minutes of the game left. Oh, not 10 minutes, 1 minute. As Hammond makes a great tackle. Or no, not Hammond. Rice or Acuna. So we've got a bit of a gap here. Is he onside? He is. It's a chance for Golovin. Turn inside of the defender. Poor. But he's still got the ball. Can he find Mayoral? He can. Back to him. No, he can't find him. But they're not going to get to the side of the field. And we're going to win 2-1. It's 3 wins out of 3 today. Pressure still on Man United, but God, we need them to drop points. What are they on? Oh, Manchester United have shot up. They've shot up like a rocket as Spurs are the closest side to us now, and they are only 3 points in front of us. What is the goal difference? It is 7. So yeah, it looks like they've got the better goal difference. We need to get more points than the Spurs right now. It'd be so good. It'd be better if it's against the rivals instead of Man United. Let's try and beat them. Of course, I don't mean beat them in a game because we don't have them. We have Leicester and Everton both to sim now, which is risky business, but I've got faith. And I think it's got to be the same team again, hasn't it, for Leicester? Oh dear, I just don't have faith with Gvardiol and Mayoral in simulated games, just because they're rating, and Aaron's, but I do, of course, rate them in gamers. Come on. No disappointment here. It's against a very strong Leicester City side who have disappointed us in previous games, but I've got faith we can do it. Please. Please. It's a 0-0. That's it. Over. All our hard work we've done. Over. Simulated games are the death of me. And it's not mathematically over, but are Spurs losing 2 games? They've actually drawn it, so we've still got a chance. We've still got a chance. Who do they play on their final day? Let's have a check. They have Leeds United, who are 17th. Oh, they're fighting to avoid the drop. You never know. You never know. We have Everton in 14th, but we've only got to do our job. We have to win the game. Simulated again, but if we would have won that last simulation, would have been on level on points. Would have been level on points, but it's not to be. It's not to be, or is it? You never know in this last game. It's the closest we've ever been to getting in the Champions League. I'm not going to look at the team or anything. I'm going to save the team now for after this game when we do the review at the end of the season as Everton 14th on the Sunday. In 12th actually now, but Spurs haven't played. Randolph wants to get involved in his last game of the season. It's too important. Darren, I am so sorry. As come on, just win the game and then we can look at the Spurs result. But if we don't, I'm going to be very angry. As we just do, Mayoral gets his Golden Boot award by a last goal of the season. Golovin gets booked. No substitutions at all. I'm not even sticking Randolph on for the last minute. As I'm not looking at the score. I'm not looking at the score. I'm going to look at it through the league table right now. As where are we going to be? Are we going to be in the Champions League? We are not. Spurs must have beaten Leeds. Oh, it's a hard one. That loss to Fulham in simulation. If we would have beaten Leicester in the simulation game, would have been closer, but still not worked. It was last episode that's done it. Liverpool win the league. City, United and Spurs getting top 4 with us just coming 5th. You never know if there's like somewhere that's guaranteed to get Champions League somewhere or whereabouts. I don't know how the league works. I watch more League 2 than Premier League at the moment. I forgot the name of it as well. As 21 wins, 10 draws, 7 defeats gets us 5th. At least we're in the Europa League, but it's just like that first season, and we've got a much better team than then. It should have been better. Chelsea in 10th, though. They're going backwards as Derby, no wins, 8 points, worse than their worst season ever, which they got 11 points in. Southampton and Crystal Palace all relegated as Leeds United survive on goal difference. God, the board are being really angry about me not playing Randolph in his last game. Mate, did you want to get in the Champions League or Europa League? I mean, we're in the Europa League now, but still, I didn't want to risk it as the progression isn't going well, apparently. I mean, it isn't really, is it? As a Campos, he's happy. Don't get ahead of yourself, mate. You want to be out of this club. I think he actually asked to leave at one point, and I want to honour that. Don't want him getting his hopes up and trying to stay, as, yep, that was the last game of the season. 38 games, just checking, because I'm gutted that we didn't get into where we wanted to be as top scorer. Did Mayoral get it? I'd be very happy if he did. Hey, he did. I mean, Golovin dropping off. He was high up in that list as well, but 26 goals for the Frenchman, Spaniard. Let's do a season roundup. I don't think I could take myself looking at the leagues, maybe the championship, but Dragowski, best goalkeeper for us this season, 15 clean sheets, pretty decent. Acuna, 16. Randolph, 7 games, the only keeper apart from Dragowski playing, as Diop did very well, good rating. Gavardio coming in was quite solid. Aaron's terrific, 7. Where am I getting 7 from? 7 appearances for Johnson, 4 assists for Aaron. I was talking about his assists. Renamotta, 7 games, 1 goal. That's actually a decent rating for him. Haribo's been a bit off this season. 1 assist in 21 games and only 1 clean sheet, as he's the player who usually comes on to keep them. 11 assists and 2 goals for Declan Rice. Better for Souček though, 4 goals and 11 assists. That is amazing. Orosic, 6 goals and 4 assists. Pretty decent. Hammond, 14 assists. Never saw them coming. Sharing them about a bit, aren't we? As not really many appearances here. Golovin, 17 goals and 14 assists. Actually, I was harshing him at the end of the season. He had a much better first half, but very, very good for him. Christie, when he played, was decent, but should have played him more. And Cuckoo, Chris just came into the team, 4 goals in 13 games, pretty decent. Campos, 5 goals and 2 assists. He's got a 7 rating overall. That must be in simulated games because he's not been good in game. 2 goals, 2 assists for Jork, pretty decent. Mayoral, the best player at the club, 27 goals, should I say, in 40 games and 6 assists. As he, yes, is player of the season. All of him would have been it if he carried on his form, but he didn't, did he? So I'm going to give him it, as we'll check the championship, and that's it. Then we'll go into next season in the next episode, because I'm feeling a bit deflated with how that league's finished. I really had faith, as West Brom, Notts Forest, and one of Sheffield United, Blackburn, Stoke and Preston joining us next year. And look at that, whilst we're at it as well, I just want to look at that. 48 points and relegated Bournemouth. Bit of a surprise for me. Yes guys, that is it for this season. I feel like 5th place, top scorer in his team, but we need to do better next year out, as hopefully we could win the Europa League. That's the faith I have. If we would have got in the Champions League, which I preferred, I of course don't think I would have won it, but I would have loved to be there. As yes, thank you guys for watching this season, season number 3. We're going to aim for maybe 4 or 5 seasons, so maybe next year we'll get in the Champions League, and the year after we challenge in that and then start the new series after that. But thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, share and subscribe with the notification bell on as well if you enjoyed this series and this season, as it's going to continue. Thank you for all the support. We surpassed 2k subscribers a bit ago, which I'm very thankful for, and apologise I did not get a special video out, but I just literally haven't had the time. I'm recording this at 6 o'clock in the morning. The things I do for YouTubers. I absolutely love YouTubers. Thank you all. Take care. In a bit. And peace.